Okay, so we're here to talk about this. The Resident Evil 2 Remake is coming out soon in January, and I thought I'll do a little video where we're going to talk about this video. I have muted the video in the background due to copyright claims from Capcom themselves. Don't know why they're doing this to me, but you know, I've been supportive of their crap since Resident Evil 6 and Dead Aim, so you know, that's up to them. But anyway, in depth, I was watching through this trailer. It looks really good. It's a shame it's a complete different police station. But it's also a shame that it's in third person. But to be honest, it looks really good. So far, I'm enjoying everything I've seen so far in it. It's showing some great graphics, it's showing some more gore. But it has already in this video shown that there's going to be two scenarios. Claire A, Claire B, and Leon A and Leon B, by the look of it. And now I have watched some other trailer clips, which will be at the end of this video. We'll be talking about the Claire's demo that we've just seen. I have watched through Leon's demo, so I believe we've done a video on that, but if we haven't, we're going to add that in as well as another video. But we're doing this one because it's up to date. We get to see who Ada Wong is, we'll get to see a prison cell full of zombies, which they've seen to, you know, made it a bit more better, because what was in the original game? 2 police cells. So, you know, at least this one's a bit more full, going by what in Resident Evil 1.5 had, more police cells. It looks like you go outside more with Ada, which it's a bit weird because you normally start outside. And I like the way that it's very fast paced and it's still got the survival horror aspect. And they've kept true to the majority of the characters. I think they've come to a realization that, you know, releasing Ada to be a spy already from the beginning is a bit silly, but again, it's probably a little bit better, saving the mystery of who she really is. We can really tell that she's a spy for Umbrella, but I like the whole hidden fact. Now, I love the way they've done the new angle, and yes, it's coming out on January 25th, 2019. Hopefully, we'll get the chance to get a demo of it. Okay, let's take a good look at this Resident Evil 2 Remake demo, you know, the Claire demo. I have watched a little bit of this, not fully, but anyway, let's just check this out. So far, from what I've seen in this video, it's just like the introduction to seeing the liquor in it. Again, for copyright reasons, don't ask why, I have to mute the audio in the background. I'm trying to figure out ways around it. I shouldn't have to do this, but it's just to stop it happening. So anyway, yeah, I borrowed this clip that I've watched from someone else. I will leave a link in the description for the video, well, the full video, so you can watch it in its entirety with the audio. This is just to show you the first liquor attack in the game, which looks pretty awesome. I'm not really sure where we are at this point, but it looks very difficult to attack these liquors, but they look a bit more better than the original game. Not that difficult, being that it was an old PS1 game when it first came out, but these liquors look very ferocious and quick. They're a bit like the Resident Evil 5 liquors, if I'm not mistaken. Their death animation looks weird, where they just dangle from us. Oh, he didn't die. Cheeky one. They still have that glitchy way where they die. Like yeah, I'm not very good at doing impressions, but never mind. I like the way that this person's just knifing it to make sure it's dead. I'm sure it's dead. I am very sure. Oh, I think I know where we're at. It looks like the morgue area. So I gather in this version, when you play Claire, or the demo, I don't know if it's going to be the full release, that'll be in the morgue where you first battle the liquors, or it's just a little video to show that this is what one of the battles will look like. Gather with Leon, it's a bit further in the main game itself, most likely, killing one of the police officers in there. So at least you get a good look at the morgue in this version. It seems a bit more bigger than the original morgue, but I have watched the entire 10 minutes of the video. I won't be doing a full 10 minute of this video because it's just too much to put into one video, so I'm just going to just cut up some bits of this and put it together and make up my assumptions at the end with this footage in the background. Well, okay, right, we see some cockroaches come out here. Again, this is most likely the reference to the cockroaches that you meet in the Umbrella Labs or the sewer system on the way to the Umbrella Labs in the original Resident Evil 2, which is kind of a good little reference pointer there. Now this is just weird seeing a zombie's body and it just flaps open. Also, it's nice that they implemented some different side items. Well, not, I gather they're side items. But anyway. But yeah, we'll put some audio in the background. I don't know if this is going to work that well. Might have to use it. But this just shows how the defense items work. And the zombies are a bit different in this, but they are still kind of the same zombies. But I'm glad you get to use a torch in this more, because in the original game you never had anything like that. I like the way the animations of zombies really stand up and they grab you when you're on the floor. And I like the way they've implemented the flash grenades, which they were supposed to do in the original Resident Evil 2, but they decided to get rid of that. I don't know why. It's just a weird thing that they decided to do when they've done the full release of the game. The blood and gore in this looks amazing. Just to point that out. Other than that, I mean, I've enjoyed watching through this demo, and I can't wait for a demo to be released, and I can't wait until January 25th it is fully released. So, without most of the thing, I'm going to have to try and save up a lot of money just in case it hasn't been pre-ordered. Whoa, I wasn't expecting liquor to appear out of nowhere. So, yeah, you can throw a grenade into a licker's mouth and find a corn and let its head explode. That looks really amazing, but it still doesn't kill it. Should have done. That looked really gruesome and cool. Majority of this demo, you see a lot of backwards and forwards, which I liked in the original Resident Evil game, where you have to backtrack through stuff to get things, which I'm glad that this is in this remake by the look of it. But that's something that they failed at in some Resident Evil games, the whole backtracking. That's what made the game so, like, oh, it's worth it, because some of the newer games it's just straightforward, end of the chapter, and it was just getting really too easy. So it's like, back in the day it was just more, backtracking for items, and I'm glad that they brought the keys back, which was the, I think they're like card keys, you got the clubs, you got the spades, you got the diamonds, you got the hearts. And I like that about the original games, where they had different selection of keys for different rooms, which they failed at in some of the other games. And I like that they've implemented the roll of films back into the games as well, because that was kind of a good thing about Resident Evil 2, where you have to actually collect some stuff. I'm hoping that there's a trophy for collecting all the pictures. And I like the way that the damage, or the health status bar literally comes up and shows what health you are, because back in the day you used to have to press a button. Wow, I love where the female zombies scream, and I like the reference there from the classic Resident Evil 2 steel door there. Okay, we skip on a bit to go, looks like Chief Iron's office. This is like the elevator that goes up to it. Okay, we're outside by the look of it. It's got the trees and it's raining, which failed at in the original remake of Resident Evil 1, that it was thunderstorming, but when you go outside there's no rain, there's no thunderstorms or anything. But this looks really good that the rain is actually working. You can see the rain pouring off of it. I'm glad they've gone back to the old herbs type of thing, because the new stuff with the tablets and that, I didn't get it. So it's like a different way to Chief Iron's office, this is. It looks weird. And the taxidermy stuff is still there, so this is like the original Chief Iron's thing. And obviously this guy skips out cutscenes, I don't know why. The original line from the original game. This is like the hallway where you meet Mr. X on Scenario B down here, which is cool. And this is where you get the crank on Scenario B. I don't know, this is where you also meet Sherry with Claire. And I can't remember why else Claire would go through here on Scenario A, but I think it's all a Scenario B thing. But again, I can't remember everything. But it looks a bit different. I'm looking forward to see what other extras you're going to find, what hidden extras you're going to find in this game. If they're going to implement some of the older stuff where you have to shoot different things for unlockable stuff, I don't know. maybe not. Maybe they got rid of that because it wasn't Resident Evil enough. But I'm interested to see, you know, if you collect all the films, if there's an unlockable thing when you know, look at all the unlockable film, you know, all the films and stuff. And, you know, it will look great. I mean, it's a good little demo. Hopefully they will release a demo like this so you can play both characters, because the original Resident Evil 2 was a bit of a failure because the demo in it was just very short and it had Leon, unless you had the Japanese import which had, well, Leon but both scenarios, and it just was weird that it didn't work. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the little intro at the beginning. It was designed by Guitar Man Gaming. Go subscribe to him. I'll leave a link in the description to his channel, to the person that created the video intro. And hopefully you enjoy this little video of me talking about the Resident Evil 2 Remake Claire demo. And my little view on it. I quite enjoy it. I think it's great. So go and pick it up if it comes out, and hopefully a demo will come out. Get it straight away, and I will live streaming the demo as soon as it comes out. And once again, thank you for joining me for this little video, and we'll catch all you, the Gaming Bro fans, in the next one. Goodbye.